Is it me, or is it getting hot in here? No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just me. It's this crypto, it's this coin that's mooning to the upside. Today, we are talking about Holochain. And if you want to know the price prediction for this year, and what's happening in general in the crypto space, stick around, because in my opinion, it's gonna get even hotter. So, without further ado, let's Holo. A quick reminder for all of you, if you are new to this channel, well, be sure to subscribe only if you wanna be regularly updated on the crypto space. Click that red box, don't let it be red. Although the market is red today, you decide to make it gray. Smash everything else, including the like button. But again, only if you really like the video. If you wanna tip the dinosaur, be my guest. In the description you can see how and where. And if you just wanna watch the video, grab your popcorns, grab your glass of whatever you drink, and enjoy the show. The show is, as you can see, red. Top 10 coins. Everything except XRP red. Well, what's that for a change? XRP is green, the other thing's red. We haven't seen this for a while. Binance coin, the one that was surging and crushing everything. Today, minus 30%. But that's fairly needed and fairly normal, because after the huge surge to the upside, you gotta have some retracements. And look at this. Binance coin is still holding that. Third place. Cardano, a pullback from dollar, minus 12%. Yep, I remember the times where Cardano was around 2 cents. If you want to know about our price prediction for this coin, and if you're interested in Cardano, check it out. Chainlink minus 10%, but since that 10% is at the $30, well, that's not such a big deal, right? I hope you're not panicking, because what you're seeing on the screen is nothing unusual, if you ask me. And if you lived through the bear market of 2018, this is a piece of cake for you. But the star of our today's video, Holo, is at the top movers and shakers in the markets. Right behind crypto.com, our boys waiting with 31% to the upside. What you saw on the beginning of this video, 360%. This is a price change in 1 month. Don't mistake it with this 24 hours. And to those who were in Holochain 1 month ago, nothing but congrats. Even to the guys that were here yesterday, you made some profits. Holochain is making the ground. It's shaking the earth of crypto space. Is this our final destination? Is this where the Holo will stop? Well, for that, we must go to the charts and to the weekly chart of HOT. But even before that, let's just make a quick turn to our community tab. Something interesting is happening. A few days ago, I posted 2 community polls right on the community tab. If you haven't checked out our community tab, I'm posting a lot of interesting stuff, maybe a crap or two, but interesting stuff in general, to me at least. The polls were about the moving averages, because after some time I did research on moving averages, because if you follow this channel you already know that moving averages are a big part of our technical analysis and how we approach the price action. In the first poll I asked you what type of moving average you respect the most in technical analysis. The majority said simple moving averages, and right behind 36% there was an exponential moving averages. 9% of you don't know anything about the topic, and 30% of you asking moving what? And I agree with you. Why would you care about moving averages if you're not an average person? You're an extraordinaire. Back to the topic. You know that I always use simple moving averages on this channel, but when I started my trading or investing journey, however you want to call it, I started with exponential moving averages. What the time did to me, and as the time passed, I kinda gone back to the roots, back to the simplicity, and I embraced the simple moving averages. Now, after some time, I kinda want to go back to the exponentials, because I think that the crypto lands are somewhat different than traditional markets, and in that manner, they are, let's say, exponential, right? Very fast, very exponential. So, I thought to myself, I wouldn't be the best approach to use, again, exponential moving averages. And as you can see, 36% of you think that exponential is the way. I think we can call this a tie. 42 against 36%. Not a tie, okay, simple wins, but exponential hold their ground. This is just my way of saying that from now on, I'm gonna use again an exponential moving averages. Hope you are agree with me. Second poll. Let's go. Most reliable moving average periods are in round numbers, Fibonacci sequence, and menstrual cycle. For 29% of you, most reliable periods are in menstrual cycle. Okay, I respect that. But the majority of your voice, and this is something I haven't expected, gone to the Fibonacci sequence. 58% of your voices said that Fibonacci is the way, not the round numbers, as we were using simple round moving averages. Till this point, you made a decision for me. I was leaning towards it. I was hoping you were gonna say this, what you said about Fibonacci, because I really trust them. I think they are really reliable moving averages. So, conclusion of all this rambling, if you had the nerves or the time to listen to me, from now on, we're gonna use Fibonacci exponential moving averages. Okay? If you think that is not a way, let me know in the comments. And now, finally, let's go to the chart of Holo and see what we can predict from the recent price action. And from the price action all the way from the inception of this coin. Let's go. Here we are. Finally, Holo versus USD. Every candle representing 1 week of price action. And while we're here, what Holo did in the last few weeks? Well, isn't it obvious? Isn't it something that you were waiting for the entire of this season? I think you did. Because if you are a Holo investor, then you probably thought, when will this move come? When will something like this take place in my portfolio? And it finally happened, right? A huge move from Holochain, all the way from 0.0005 to just recently 0.004. Small numbers, I even can't read it, but a huge move to the upside. Congrats to all of you Holo holders. It is really hot in here. Is this the big move, the right move? Is this a fake out? No, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a fake out, and here's your proof. Spot the volume on this chart. Last week, look at this volume. Holy crap, right? A volume so big that nothing compared in the past. From 2019, 20, 21, nothing is compared to this huge skyscraper. Huge volume. The real bull run is just starting. Remember what I just said. Yes, this is a huge move, but even bigger moves are ahead of Holo. And you will see that. You don't have to believe me, you will witness it yourself if you follow the price action. Because this huge candle is something that ignited the big bull run of Holochain. Remember the moving averages that we just mentioned, that we rambled about? Well, they are just another way that Holochain will tell you, yes, the bull run has started. 21 EMA, a big one on the weekly chart. Let's just zoom in a bit to have a more clearer perspective. What is currently happening? Well, you can see where we are and where the 20 week is. But ladies and gentlemen, be aware, here, right at this point. It was a crucial price action and crucial time when you could be investing. Why am I saying that? Because at this time you can see that the candles retested one more time, broke to the upside, retested the 21-week EMA, and then had a huge surge to the upside. This is at least how I'm seeing it. If we plot others moving averages, 34 EMA, 55 weekly EMA, 89, everything, absolutely everything is below the price, signaling that this is not a fake out, that this is a real bull market, something that will propel the prices even higher. Even the 144 EMA could be drawn. Can you see it? I think not. So let's remove everything. Can you see it now? This little line, purple line, that just started to appear. We broke it, and with such momentum, bull market, here we are, here we come. Now if we remove everything that I just shown and put a simple trend line on the chart, like this, maybe make it a zone, you can see what held us down. Holochain was behind this zone, below this line, for a very long time. Here we broke to the downside, and we'd stay there all the way from the summer of 2019 till this month. Yes, this month. Long story short, this was a Holochain's bear market. What do you think this is? You guessed it. A big bull. Enjoy it. The big line of resistance that was holding Holo is broken. Of course, there is always a possibility, in my opinion not a big probability, but a possibility for us to retest this line. But that would be too much of a downside targets, and I really don't expect Holochain to retrace that much. But again, we have to have all our cards open and all our options on the table, okay? If this is not a proof enough for you, we even broke this resistance of our all-time highs at 0.002 just last week, just a few days ago, and now retrace to that area. I think that would be a fairly, let's say, more of a probability that that will happen. Okay, so a retrace to this area, absolute possibility, even probability. I think Holochain have to rest sometime now. It made a huge move with a huge momentum, breaking all of these resistances that we just talked about. Okay, you gotta give Holo some time off. Come on. And before that price prediction, I want to show you one more thing that showed me on this chart. Let's zoom out like this. Why we stopped right here, right now. If we remove everything and draw just one more trend line, and I promise you, this is the last one. Connect, go all the way from the inception of Holo, all the way, touching this point, our highest point in all histories of Holo. And where did we get? Yes, you are seeing this right. This trend line resisted us here, here, and ladies and gentlemen, how about right now? This is why I think Holo needs some rest. And of course, this trend line could be broken. And if the altcoin season ignites again in full force, it will be broken. But for now, let's respect this trend line. Let's respect this area that pushed Holo every time we touched it. And now you must be saying, well, this Cryptosaurus is such a douchebag. Price prediction for 2021, where is it? Well, I always deliver what I state in the title of the video, so this time will be no different. I will give you the prices of Holochain for the year 2021. What we will use for our predictions is the highest peak until now from the 2019 and the lowest peak of March of last year from 1 year ago. And our favorite tool, and if you follow this channel you know the favorite tool was Fibonacci retracement. Put this high and measure it all the way to this low that I just showed. First thing first, for today's analysis, let's just forget about these levels. What I want you to focus on are those levels beyond, in the future. And first thing first, just look at where we touched right now. I'll give you a few seconds. Embrace this. Got it? We touched right on the 161.8% retracement, 0.004. Now you see the power, the significance of the Fibonacci retracement. We are doing it in reverse, but nonetheless, we are getting the results. Next stops, after this, 261.8% at 0.06, 361.8% at 0.008, and our final verdict, 423.6%. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 cent. Oh yes, there is no doubt in my mind that Holo will soon, this year, touch 1 cent. At the times, that might seem impossible to you, but we've just started. Believe me, 1 cent is in the cards. Will we overshoot the levels and overperform? Possibly. We'll see about that. Let's just watch the charts and be updated regularly. I'm watching right now. Have you liked the video? I hope you did. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Put me some support in the video. Put me those thumbs up. I am eagerly waiting. If you want to know about other videos that we're making on this channel, check out one of these. In there you might find your moments of truth on anything related to the crypto price action. Thank you for listening, and let's haul.